Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to open a private bank account in Switzerland, step by step, document by document, from the very beginning to the moment your account is opened and your mandate is signed. I have guided clients through this process thousands of times from inside. I'm going to tell you everything, including the parts that most people get wrong, and the parts that cause delays, and the one document that trips up almost every single first-time applicant. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you will know this process better than most people who have already been through it. This video is for anyone who would like to open a private bank account in Switzerland and in the other countries. Before I go into the documents, one important note: the exact requirement varies between banks and countries. Different banks have slightly different client onboarding procedures. What I'm going to give you today is the universal framework. The bank you choose might require additional documents. Every Swiss private banking account opening is built on 4 categories of documents. Think of them as for 4 questions the bank must answer before they will accept you as their client. Who are you? Where do you live? Where did your money come from? And can you prove all the above? These 4 questions correspond to 4 categories of documents: identity, residence, source of wealth, and supporting evidence. Let me take you through each one in detail. Document 1. The first document is identity. The primary document is your passport. It's not a photocopy, not a scan, but a certified copy, means a copy that has been authenticated by a public notary or by the relationship manager of our bank. Swiss private banks require certified copies because they need to be certain the document is genuine. Your passport must be valid with at least 6 months remaining before expiry at the time of the account opening. If your passport expires within 6 months of your application, renew it first. For clients with dual or multi-nationalities, all the passport copies are required, and all the nationalities are required to be disclosed. Documents 2. Residence. This is where many clients make their first mistake. Swiss private banks require proof of address dated within the last 3 months. Not 6 months, not 1 year, 3 months, 3 months. A utility bill, a bank statement, or an official government letter, all acceptable, provided they show your name, your full address, and are dated within the 3 months window. For international mobile clients, this creates a specific challenge. If you live between 2 countries, you need to decide which address you are registering as your primary residence for banking purpose. This decision has tax implications. It is not simply an administrative choice. Swiss banks will also ask about your tax residency, which may be different from your physical residence. Since the introduction of the OECD Common Reporting Standard in 2017, Swiss banks are legally required to report account information to the tax authorities of your country of tax residence. Be precise about it. Document 3, source of wealth. The third document is source of wealth. This is the one that trips up almost every first-time applicant. Source of wealth document is the most important part of the application. Swiss banks are legally required under Swiss anti-money laundering law and the FINMA's regulation to understand and verify where your money came from. Not where it is now, where it came from originally. There are 5 common sources of wealth in private banks, and each a different type of document, and each require different type of documents. Source 1, business sale. The following documents can be proof: sales agreement, purchase price confirmation, evidence that proceeds were paid to you personally, and audited documents of the business for the last 2 or 3 years before the sale. Source 2, inheritance. A will, a probate of documents, estate administration, record and evidence of the transfer of assets to you. Source 3, career earnings and savings. The tax returns, salary record, evidence of investment returns, and a clear narrative showing your earnings grew into your current worth over time. Source 4, real estate proceeds. Sales documents, original purchase price, or evidence of the proceeds being paid to you. Source 5, investment returns. Your portfolio statements showing the growth of the portfolio over time can prove it. The critical point: source of wealth documentation must tell a coherent story. The bank's compliance team will ask, does this make sense? Does this timeline add up? If the answer is not clearly yes, they will ask for more. Documents 4, supporting documents. They include the following types of documents: tax identification numbers. Your residence country might issue a tax resident identification number. If yes, you must provide to the bank. If no, you confirm it's not issued. Bank statements. 3 to 6 months of bank statements from your existing primary bank account. That confirms your existing financial relationship and helps the bank understand your transaction patterns. Professional background, a CV or a professional biography, particularly for first-generation wealth creators. The bank wants to understand your professional history and how it connects to your wealth accumulation. Corporate documents. If any wealth is held through a company, trust, or holding structure, a corporate registration documents, ownership structure, name of all the beneficial owners, and the ultimate beneficial ownership declaration. PEP declarations. A politically exposed person declaration applies to government officials, politicians, senior military figures, or senior executive or state-owned enterprises. PEP status triggers enhanced due diligence, but does not prevent account opening. The detailed steps to open your account. You have chosen your bank, your private bank. you have discussed with your banker and you are ready to open their account, then your banker will provide you a list of account opening documents or forms, including account opening agreement, client profile, risk profile questionnaire, beneficial ownership declaration, and your FATCA and common reporting standard self-certification forms, and mandate. Read every document, ask questions. These documents are pretty standard between different banks. Once you have signed the documents, provided all the informations required, and your relationship manager will complete the know your client's KYC, and then they will submit your account opening to the account opening team to be analyzed also by the compliance. And then once they approved it, your account will be opened. Choosing your mandates. There are, in general, 3 types of mandates: discretionary mandate, advisory mandate, and execution-only mandate. Discretionary mandate is you have authorized the bank to manage your investment portfolio 100%. But you have an agreement on the investment policies. For example, you want to have an investment profile with growth or balanced or conservative. So your bank will not seek your approval for individual transactions. The fees are usually higher. It is best for the clients who want to complete hands-off management. Advisory mandate. The bank recommends investment, but you make every final investment decision. Your relationship manager proposes, you approve, keeps you fully in control, require active engagement. It is best for clients who want professional input but retain decision-making authority. Execution-only mandate. The bank simply executes your instructions. No investment advice, no recommendations, no fees. It is best for clients with their own investment expertise, who need the bank for just custody and execution only. My recommendation after 16 years is starting with an advisory mandate. It keeps you informed, engaged, and in control while you have the access to the bank's professional expertise. Once you have built trust, understand how the bank thinks, you can move to discretionary, but never start fully discretionary on day one with a bank you have not yet tested. Opening a Swiss bank account is not complicated once you know what to expect. The documents are substantial, but they are all reasonable. The process is thorough, but it's designed to protect you as much as the bank. And the mandate decision defines the entire nature of your financial relationship for years to come. If this video helped you, please subscribe. Leave me a comment telling me which part of the process you found the most useful. If you have a specific question about your situation, ask in the comments. I will read every single one. I will see you in the next video.